my strength this hour, Jesus. You're my deliverer.
Good morning. My name is Damarcus Sr., and I'm the Minister of Youth Activities here at Christian Home Baptist Church. And we have with us this morning one of our best, Damarcus Porter. He lives in Windsor, Virginia. He's a member of Christian Home, the only church he's ever been a member of. And Damarcus, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Parker.
Marcus, I have a few questions I would like to ask you concerning your fellowship here at Christian Home. And the first one is, what ministries have you been involved in?
I have been part of the youth choir, the youth usher, Men of Iron, and the youth activity.
Well, let me ask you this now. What made you want to join those ministries?
Just learning about God in different ways in all the activities.
Okay. What have you enjoyed most about being in the youth ministry?
Learning things about people that I never learned before about them.
What's your most interesting thing about being a part of the Men of Iron ministry?
Learning from the older men in the church and how they live their life and how they want me to live my life.
All right. Okay. How have your involvement in the ministries here at Christian Home helped you as a person?
It helped me to be a better person in my community and a better person to my family and my friends.
Okay. All right. Now, how has your involvement in the youth ministry helped you in your faith in Jesus Christ?
My faith, before I was baptized in the church, it won't make it is now because I believe in Jesus and what he can do for me and what he can do for anyone in the whole world.
Do you ever express to some of your friends at school about your involvements here at church?
Yes, I do.
Yeah? Have you actually tried to help influence somebody that Jesus is the way?
I have tried, but sometimes, they just don't listen.
Now, Damarcus, I'm going to ask you this question now. Please describe what you would consider to be the most memorable moments in your ministries in Christian Home, and why?
The trip that the kids went to Kentucky, because that showed me how people in Kentucky, how they live, and that showed me how I have a better life than them, and some things you can take for granted. And the trip to Norfolk State showed me how I could be a better leader in life than a follower.
Okay. Now, do you consider yourself to be truly blessed?
Yes.
Why?
Because some people in the world don't have what I have. Some people don't have a home, food, a family, none of that stuff. And I'm happy to say that I got one.
All right, Damarcus, let me ask you this now. If someone is thinking about being involved in ministry here at Christian Home, what would you say to them? How would you encourage that person to get involved in ministries?
I would encourage them by telling them that the youth does many great things in this Christian home. Like, we help the homeless out, we care for people. Second Sunday we sing for God and for everyone here. And I think it's a wonderful thing what the youth of CUSBC is doing.
Okay, let me ask you something. Is there something really great that you want to do for God's people someday?
Yeah.
And what would that be?
To just be a better person in faith and just continue to worship him.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed one of Christian Home's finest. And I am delighted to say that this young man has never missed a youth activity. He is the only one in this church that has been to every youth activity since I've been the Minister of Youth Activities. And I thank God for him, and he's doing a great job. And I know that his parents, Pastor Waller, and God is proud of him. Thank you.
Yes, you are, Jesus, my Jesus. Source and my shelter, Jesus. You're my Savior.